Welcome to weekly forecast of Nifty top 10 stocks according to their weightages and major indexes like gold, silver, crude, Bitcoin, and USDINR. So we'll begin with the gold. It's early chart. So earlier we were here, like I said, as a sell. There is after some consolidation, it may go towards one down. So what is the possibility for the next week? I remove this. In the present scenario here, you can see here, this is a major cell structure from 2145 to 1972. So it's trading in between these two areas. But if you look in this area only, if I see only this from this low to this high, it is in between those two areas, right? So this is a short term or lower time frame high and lows form, right? If I still identify like still lower, this will be the one point and this will be the second point, right? So now this is a bearish, but this is a bullish. So I am taking it as in between these two areas, means high of this and low of this, or in shorter term, like in a Monday or for Monday and Tuesday, these two levels are important, and for the week, these two levels. Okay. So here we may see ABC kind of a structure, simple 1, 2, and 3. We may see one down before it can go any further up or further down. So here, in case of gold, you can look for the sell from 2040 or 2050 for the downside. Then we may get a one buy from here, 2003, or maybe to the 1970 or 1970. So look for a short-term sell in case of gold, not to buy as of now for day or two. Then we may find one reversal towards upside, because this is a positive trend for me present. So this is a consolidation, and after that the simple ABC kind of a structure, right? This is A, B, and C. So trade according to that. Silver. Silver earlier it was in a sell. So I said previously, like it consolidates little bit, it may come down, but it has straightly come down and then it is reversing now. So possible trend for now is just removing everything. This is not a confirmed lower low because it has to break the previous low. Then only we can say this as a higher. So presently this is the high and this is the in between these two areas. Okay. But if I see only this part, so we may see one up like this before it can go any further up or further down. So look for a buy in case of silver from 22 to 23 and 23,400. Then we may get a reversal, or it can even go to the higher. So look for buy in case of silver, not to sell. Crude. So as in the last week we discussed this, like this is a C, we may get one down. Here we were. So I said consolidation, then one fall, but it did not come down. It went up. So I just remove everything so that I'll mark the high and lows. So this is the high, right? And this is the low presently. In between these two areas, you identify that, because present trend is downside until unless it breaks above the $80, we won't be buying it, right? So this is the one channel. So here, in this case, if I see only this high and this low, okay, this is a sideways. So as if you're looking the time wise, is a faster one and it is little bit slower, not very much slow, but little bit slower. If it is like spending some time here, let's say like this, we may find one more down before it can go any further up. So let's see And this also like A, B, C, D, E or triangle like structure or something to this. So that will be like A on the downside and B, whatever it is presently happening, and C we will be seeing. Or if it is not coming down and breaking the high and consolidating there we can buy for high levels. But as of now, it is looking like a bearish structure. Adjacent to this will be B, and we are going to see one more C. So look for a sell setup, not to buy, keeping high as a sell. USDINR, the structure wise hasn't changed much. So this is the thing like consolidation and upside. If you see last week, I said like if it is coming below the area, then also we can look for the buy. Right. So same thing happened here. You can see below these. So it broke the below, then it is start reversing. It is looking like last part. Only this part it is looking like a V reversal. V reversal means sharp down and sharp up. Okay. After that, we may find one up before it can come any further down. So look for buy in case of USD INR for 83.3 and 83.4. And next, Bitcoin. In Bitcoin earlier we were like a sell at this particular point, but after broken this, so we may see one buy. So that is for ABC, a channel stop, and now it is up near the previous high. That is 48 or 49,000. Yes, 49,000. Go to the hourly chart. I see only this part, that this will be looking like a 1, 2, or maybe something started new here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and it might be the third wave. And we might see last wave in case of Bitcoin. Let's say if I take only this part, or from here also there is a 3 waves, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But if I consider from this low, this is like 1, 2, and 3, 4 already in the 5th wave. So we may see how it behaves near this area of 49,200 and 48,200 1,000 points area. Then we will decide further how it may move, because high may tap here 48,400 or 48,800 as per this lower time frames like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we may see buy here, but after that we may get one correction towards again like 45,000 or even to the 40,000. So look for small buy, then look for sell, keeping high as a stop loss on confirmation. Okay. In the Nifty, if I see Nifty also, this is a high point for me and this is a low point as of now, because it's tried to broke here previous. Yeah, it tried to broke, but it reversed from there. Now, now structure has broken here too. If I see only this part, means this low and this high, mark in red color. So this is the present trend for me. So this is up and this is consolidating, right? This is up and this is consolidating. For this, it is the down and this is consolidating. See this. It's beautiful. What happened? For this, it is a downside, right? One down and it's a consolidating on time wise, it is taking more time, right? If I see only this part of the time and this part of the time, it is taking more time compared to this part. So we may see one down. Okay. This concept you need to understand that this is the time, it's high to low, right? This is the time. So half time is got over here and still it is taking additional time. So this is indication that the trend for the upside is weak, definitely. Okay. But if you see only this part, means from 21,150 to 22,204, this trend is upside, right? From this high to low I'll mark. So this is the lowest point and this is the highest point, right? To compare this, it's nearly a half time again, but still trend is intact. Means this low and this high is good, right? So for only this part of the movement, this is a faster movement and a slower correction. So most of the time, we may not be seeing so faster downside move. We may see one down, let's say, and we may get one more up before it can go any further down, further up. So identify trend like this so that it will be helping. If I go still down time frame, let's say, if I see only this part, means this is the high and this is the low as of now. So to say low, this is the high point, right? And this is the second lower low. This is high and this is higher low. Now this is the downside, right? This is so we may see one up like this and see one more down. After that, against this trend, let's say this is here it is a two-wave structure, but here it is a three-wave structure. Okay. So in three waves, mostly we find the three waves in A or in impulse. In both ways, like if it is impulse, what will be the possible structure? Let's say from here. So we may buy one more time, right? ABC also it is the same, and for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also it is same. So as of now, we are presently like the phobia is there. We may find down, 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 but as per the structure, we usually the traders or some expert they say that trade what you see, not what you think you want to see. Okay, so trade what you see, not what you think you see. आपको क्या लगता है वैसे मत देखो, जो दिख रहा है वैसे ट्रेड कर. So that is very important. Now, let's say this is a half time I'm considered, right? So tomorrow there is a time, still what is the time? So if I see 13 means before 1 o'clock, if we are not breaking the low of 21,153, so we may see one buy. Let's say if it is gap down or something from below this, so there we may find some downside movement towards 20,800 or something. But as of now, it is looking like up consolidation and up. We may see one up before it can go any further down. Because if I see this also, this is like the same time, this is the same time. So this is if it is the same time, again it is making the structure some kind of a diametric or a triangle here. Means if I see only these points, let's say these ones, these areas, if I mark in higher time frame, just like this is a or something, this is a two waves again, okay? But it is a three waves. But if something started from here, then it is a two waves. But it is looking like a three. So maybe like A totally, whatever it is happening, and we see B, okay, then we may see one more. So this is a possible scenario in case of Nifty. So plan your trades according to that. So presently I'm looking a little buy towards this trend line, then sell, and then buy and then sell. This is like a roller coaster month, maybe a February. So you won't be getting any like faster downside moment like this and upside moment like this. Maybe a consolidation between the 22,400 level and 21,200 level. So these 1,000 points or 1,200 points moment you may be getting or in between these two areas. Okay, this is for the Nifty and Bank Nifty. Here, if I see this part, it is upside. It's a slower consolidation. Again, it is a three-way structure here: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it is A, B, and C. So we may find one up before it can go any further down. But if it is opening lower to this, that is 45,000, so we may find one down before it can go any further up. It's a possible structure or kind of a W pattern here in case of Bank Nifty. And if you see from the down also, it is like faster movement and a slower consolidation. We may find one up before it can go any further. But after this 47,200, if it makes, or if it closes above the trend line. But as of now, two, I'm considering this as a low. This is not a confirmed low because this have to break the high, then only we can consider this as a low. Okay. So here in case of Bank Nifty, firstly, we may see one up before it can go any further down, then down, then. And here it is upside for simple ABC kind of a structure. And just remove everything so that you can see clearly. This is A, B, and C possible. Then after filling this gap, we may find one more down. But that is like A, and this is B, this is C. But this is like a smaller A, smaller B, and smaller C. Okay, this is for the next week. An individual stock, Axis Bank. Structurally hasn't changed much. It is looking the structure that of the maybe a Bank Nifty, right? Similar like one down and sharp up and coming down. Now it is near trend line, so we may take a support here. Until and unless it breaks the level of 1020, we may not be looking for the sell. We may see one buy before it can go any further down or further up. Bajaj Finance, early chart, it is near the support area and it has broken the previous support also. Now it will act as a resistance at 6,800 level. But if it breaks, then we may see one more up from 6,800 to this. But as of now, if I see only this part, means last part, it is like one down. Again, it is like a consolidating and simple flag-like structure. Again, we can see one more down. If it is still consolidated here in these areas, we may see one down before it can go any further up, right? So look for sell and, until and unless it crosses the 6,800 in case of Bajaj Finance. Bharti Airtel, it has broken the trend line, but I'm not looking a sell here. Why? Because it is a slower breakdown for the downside, right? It's a slower breakdown to the downside. So most of the time, these structure will reverses and go upside. So look for buy, keeping this as a sell, not to sell in case of Bharti Airtel, and buy near or above 114. If I see higher time frame structure, what it is saying, it is on the channel, so it may come and take a support and go one more up. So look for buy, not to sell in case of Airtel. HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank near the one support area. Let's take it in daily time frame. So higher picture maybe that this is the low 1365 to. So we may see one reversal if it is going inside the. So here there is a low has taken out and then it is moving inside the structure or inside the support area. So this is a good sign. So we may see one reversal above this, that will be near 1440. We may see one up in case of HDFC Bank towards this and this levels. So kind of a moment we may get in case of HDFC Bank. But if it is opening lower to this or below the 1387, we may find support at 1360 or 1340. So trade your plan your trades according to that. So if it is opening here or near this area, we may buy for 1440 and 1460. If it is opening down, we will look for the sell. But if it is opening out above, we will be looking for the buy. But structure is looking bullish, so we may find some reversal at least to some 10% or something. Yeah, from 10% will be like 15 points or maybe 20-30 points or 40 points. We will be seeing buy. Then we will plan our trades according to the moment. ICICI Bank, it is near the channel, but if I see only this part, it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It reverses from top. Now, what is the structure? Okay, it's a slow one. right? A, B, C. In that 1, 2, and maybe 3, 4 it is, we may find little down, then upside. But overall structure is for the bearish only because its 5 has completed. So we may see one down and then a reversal and then down. So in case of ICICI Bank, uh, it is a bearish structure. Means maybe we are getting a sell from 1025 or something. If you are getting, you can sell towards 975, 960. That is a previous higher time frames trend line is near 960 level. So look for sell in case of ICICI Bank, not to buy as a Infosys. So previously we were in the buy towards like 1600 to 1640, but now it is reversing from there, reversing from 1720 or something. So now we might, it is a near channel stop. I'm not suggesting it to buy there near top. So maybe we are getting some kind this and we may find one reversal before it can go any further up. Why? Because the previous high is here. Means previous high of 1674 in higher time frames you can see. The overall structure is like A, B, C, and now it is slower one. So I can expect one down before it can go any further. So this is the dotted line which I'm expecting right now. So I'll just take it a little bit. Okay, so this might be the trend. So now we may see down before it can go any further up. So these two trend lines we will watch here. Okay, ITC for the down because it has given a sell signal, right? So you can see clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and after that it's A, B, C, and this is A, and now this is for the C. So I'm expecting it to 310 and 360 levels. In higher time frame, this is the daily and weekly. If I see in that also that higher time frames 5 is getting over. So we may find support near 61% or 50% of this total rise. So this is daily structure. So I'll go hourly. A simple rule of channel. So I'll just add these two because this is valid higher low because it has broke this level has broken the previous low. Now near the channel, so what we can expect here, not to sell right now, but you can wait for the smaller pullbacks and sell also. Okay, so we may find like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over. And what about sorry, this may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 2 waves got over. Maybe we find one more wave the downside. So we may see this and one more down. So look for sell in case of ITC if it is like in a smaller pullbacks near this area or this area, this area. Okay, so we may find one sell before it can go any further. Kotak. This is a low as of now. This is a high. So in between these two areas. Okay, it is. If I see this only moment, it is looking like an impulse. Maybe the A or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So here it is not a proper impulse wave because it has consolidated. At least you can take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a three-way structure, right? So after that, it is a two-way structure and it is again a two-way structure. So we may find one reversal before it can go any further down. So here in case of Kotak, we may find support at 1700 or even little bit lower, and we may go one up before it can go any further down. So we look for the short-term buy, then look for the buy. Means buy setup will be good here with a low risk reward ratio, but sell will be little too for stop losses. So don't sell and look for the buy setup in case of Kotak Bank. L&T. Okay, L&T earlier it was making wedge-like pattern or ending diagonal line patterns. These kind of a structure you don't miss actually because ending diagonal pattern, how it works is, let's say this is a wedge or ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever the time it took in 1/4 or half time, it will be coming to the lowest point. Means this is the first lowest point, this is first, and this is second and third point, right? If you see the whole time here, it took almost, let's say, from this high to this low. You can see the time which is taking is very less, right? In a very quick manner. If I add one more time here from this to this will be half time, right? And in this is 1/4 time. In 1/4 time from this level means top maybe at 36 or 36.40, it came to just 33, 60 points downside moment. That is for 3,000, it is 30 will be 10%, 20 points movement, right? 10% will be 373, right? Means 30 will be the 10%, 300 will be the 10%, 30 is the 1%. So 60 points movement in 3% fall in a day or two. That is a sharp fall. So we may find one more down here in case of L&T. So look for sell till it is 32.40. So don't look for buy as Reliance, daily structure. Higher time frames, maybe it's near higher time frame channel. Yeah. So that is. You can see the alternate count also. This is a structure that of kind of a zigzag. Now it is in the form of triangle, right? So we may get one more up before it can go any further down. So look for the buy in case of Reliance, maybe towards 30.40 and 30.80. Don't look for the sell as of now until unless it breaks the level of 20. Okay, so we will be looking for the buy, not to sell in case of Reliance, because the structure is bullish and the wave pattern is very good. And after this, like one up consolidation, one more up. 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 Look for the buy, not to sell. TCS, yeah, TCS is also looking for the buy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We may find towards 42.40 or 4200. So look for buy, not to sell as of now in case of TCS. If it is coming near the low of this also, let's say this channel, if it is breaking low, then we may find 140% before it can go any further down. So look for buy in case of TCS. Okay, this is for the next week prediction. Please do take your trades or investment decisions as per your expert's advice. This video is made only for the education purpose. If you find it useful and if you learn something new, please do subscribe. And if you already subscribed, thanks for that. And please do share among your family and friends who will be like looking for the waves or Elliott wave or some concepts of price actions. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful day.